podcast. I am the captain, Dazzy Dangerously, along with the best heel in the business, the Butcher, and the podcast machine, Mike Larkin. And it's a weird week because we're kicking off with SmackDown and then going on to Raw, and SmackDown hasn't happened yet. Everything's topsy-turvy.
Yeah, I mean, Brock Lesnar beating Kofi Kingston in 9 seconds, and then here comes Cain Velasquez.
9 fucking seconds, and then comes Dad Bod.
Hey, but the legit fear, because he knows that man whooped his ass bad in the UFC.
He was in shape then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was in shape then.
I can take my shirt off and be proud of who I am.
I've got the physique of a former UFC champion.
And you know, all these rumours are going around that Vince wasn't happy and he wasn't, you know what I mean? Vince isn't a Vasquez guy, and all these things. Well, you know what, Vince? You have no say on SmackDown.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
Well, fuck yourself, yeah. You know, I gotta be honest, I wasn't either, because I've seen Velasquez in the ring in AAA and he sucks donkey dick.
At the MSG show, yeah.
Yeah, he sucks, man. He really sucks. We're talking a guy that his repertoire is like a fucking leapfrog and an arm drag, and then he does a little Hurricane Rana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that.
It's typical fucking lucha libre fucking nonsense. And you know, the worst thing about it is, right, the guy adapted and he put a mask on, only to then take the fucking mask off. What the fuck? What? Why?
Well, that throws the lucha libre concept out of that because the mask is sacred.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just, you know, when you've got people that don't belong anywhere near a wrestling ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell. And I'm really hoping that this, they're going on about his surgery on his knee. He requires surgery. Dude, if you require surgery, go and get it before you face Brock, because you'll require surgery after.
He makes his debut wearing a fucking knee brace.
A fucking proper knee brace. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely ridiculous. You wouldn't walk down the street with a brace like that, but you're about to get in a wrestling ring and you have to wear something which screams, this guy's fucked. You know, can you imagine Vincent Kennedy McMahon looking at... Well, he said he wasn't happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fact that he's been delaying surgery, and they even said that if this match was to happen at WrestleMania, never mind, you know, all these rumours that had said it was going to happen at fucking in Dubai. You know what I mean? Saudi Arabia, whatever. Whatever.
Blood
you know
money.
what I mean? I don't fucking care. It's blood money. Blood money, not oil money. It's blood money. Come the fuck on. Seriously.
Well,
You're expecting this to go to WrestleMania. You get surgery in November.
Mm-hmm.
He's out at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the latest news, though? Did you see what they announced?
What's that?
So this Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern on the WWE Network, a special press conference with Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm not interested in bollocks like that. That shit's just for fucking ratings. That's what that shit's for.
Look, AEW just did a fight at a press conference. Let's do the same thing.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. You know, it's fucking it's tic-tac. It's ticky-tacky shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole world will implode and go, oh, you know what I mean? Fucking listen. When you've got someone that fucking is about to enter the ring with someone like Brock Lesnar, granted not his best of fucking, you know what I mean? And I'm not his biggest fan, but you'd expect a little bit of effort in looking conditioned. The guy looked like he just got up from fucking a month sitting in McDonald's.
Looks like he's on holiday in Spain.
He looked like Morgan
He's got his
Spurlock
shirt off in a cafe.
You know?
Yeah, he looked like Morgan Spurlock.
It makes me a little bit more confident in my fucking fat gut.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm like, well, whatever. If Vasquez can do it, I can do it. But it kind of doesn't say a lot about his attitude, does it?
No.
I mean, when you come off looking like Morgan Spurlock after he ate McDonald's for 30 days and supersized me, it's like,
yeah. It just doesn't. It doesn't give a big impression of the guy. And I mean, you're gonna take down Brock like that, and then throw a couple of punches. Listen, if Brock Lesnar had wanted to get in that fucking ring, he'd have ripped his head off. You know, a lot's gone on in terms of Brock's career and when he lost to Velasquez. Velasquez seems to have changed a fucking lot. You know what I mean? Brock seems to have gone from strength to strength in the way he looks. And Velasquez just seems to have hit a brick wall and just... Do you know what I mean? It's all gone south.
Gone south, straight to his gut.
Well, exactly. It's straight to his gut. I mean, I don't know what to think about it.
I think Jericho described him best. Who the fuck's this skinny fat dude?
Skinny fat dude, yeah.
Skinny fat.
Jericho's the man. Jericho's the fucking man.
You gotta go into bubbly.
You know, to quote Chris Jericho, stop that! Stop that! That's been and gone! Fucking creative disaster!
So
I like also he also called Sammy Guevara Spanish God. I thought that was
Spanish God. Look at him.
Look at him.
Gorgeous.
He's gorgeous.
Unlike last week, I watched Dynamite and NXT side by side. This week, I had one on each screen. I think Dynamite did a better job than last week.
What the fuck is going on with NXT?
Wow.
Why is it taking so long to air on fucking TV?
We don't get it in UK anymore.
What?
Sky Sports didn't want to pick it up, so you can only watch it the next day on the network, on a repeat. They screwed us over with this whole USA deal.
VPN.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, I think last week with the debut,
Gotta get me.
they were
Gotta get me an illegal VPN.
ironing out the details last week. It was very stop and start last week on Dynamite. This week they seemed to have it polished. It was smooth.
Well, do you think it was?
Yeah, it looked a lot cleaner than last week.
I preferred it this week. I got to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm gonna say about Dynamite is your theme tune sucks ass.
It does very badly.
It's too quiet. I can't really, unless I read the lyrics on Google, I can't really pinpoint what the fuck you're saying. And please get some decent cameramen.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm not being funny. When you're sat on a ramp and you're looking at the inner circle and your cameraman is basically lying on his belly with the camera tilted at Chris Jericho's chin, nah, man, I got to be honest. That shit bugs me. It really does bug me when you've got shitty camera angles. Do you know what I mean? They're setting an example in terms of wrestling. You know, I said a couple of weeks ago that no star power. Yeah? Well, let me tell you something, bitch. Star power was born. Oh my God, Private Party.
Yeah, getting the upset over the Young Bucks.
That shut up everyone.
That finishing move is amazing. Fuck the RKO. Fuck the RKO.
The Hurricane Rana to the cover.
That was a great opening match.
Kudos to the Bucks.
Yeah, it shut everyone up and said they're putting themselves over, didn't they?
Yeah, fuck that, man. Kudos to the Bucks. They even went heel. You know? That's how you put a team over. There was no stupid after every move, like something WWE would do with handshake between the Usos and the fucking New Day. Yeah. You know, Bucks went to the extremes and extremities to literally put them guys over. And I got to be honest, before the match started, I was watching the vignette and talking about each other, and I was like, yeah, well, I like these guys. I like these guys at the pay-per-view, but the guy's got an haircut like a fucking set of fucking arse cheeks fucking pulled apart.
Isaiah Cassidy, yeah.
And they really do look like a rip-off of multiple tag teams I've seen.
Well, they're
in
kind of
terms of the club thing.
Well, yeah, they're also kind of like the bootleg version of the Street Profits.
I was watching them and I was thinking, you know what would be really cool about these? If they had a manager, and their manager was none other than the Pope.
D'Angelo De Niro, yep.
I was thinking, wow, that would be so fucking cool.
Well, he's not doing anything. Give him a call.
I'm on it now.
There you go.
Pope! Yeah,
I know you can get Pope.
The brilliant match, absolutely outstanding. But I read some comments. Why is it every tag match the fucking guy, the crowd's got to fucking, you know what I mean? Shout, "This is awesome" when it's not.
It was very good. What are you talking about? That was awesome. You dumbass.
It was very, very good.
You dumbass.
Absolutely astonishing. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and to be honest with you, I chuckled at the start of it, at the Bucks, talking about, we're gonna have the best tag team division in the world, and I'm like, there's a part of me chuckling and sniggering inside, going, because no one gives a fuck about tag team wrestling. But I think it'll be really hard to do. Well, they did after last night.
Like a few weeks ago, nobody would have thought Private Party would put on a performance like that.
No. If you'd have told me that was going to be the result, I'd have just said, "Fucking hell." And now you've been a WWE fan too long.
And now we're gonna get Best Friends against SCU next week.
I'm not happy about that. I gotta be honest. I'm really not happy about it. If SCU do not walk away with the victory, I'll see me ass, because I hate them too.
Chucky T and Trent.
I really fucking hate them too. I just don't like it. Too fucking nice. I hate nice. I can't stand nice.
There's something kind of bland about them.
Best fucking friends. Who the fuck are best friends? No such thing in this world as best friends. There's associations and there's friends. There's no best friends, because if you were sitting in a pub with your friends and you put your arm around the guy to your left and the guy to your right is a guy you've known since birth, and you went, "You're my best friend," that guy would be fucking dead inside. He'd go, "What? Really? You've known me since we were shitting in nappies, and that guy there is your best friend? You've known him 5 minutes." Thanks. No. And just to look at Chucky T, and Chucky T goes, "That's the coolest video ever."
Shut up.
Because you don't watch porn, you prick.
Fucker. Well, here's the thing. Here's what annoyed me about that. Because they do the thing like they're in the field and then they hug, and then Chucky T's like in all in all. I'm like, shut your punk ass up.
Yeah, exactly. That's the coolest video I've ever seen.
Ah, fuck. Here's the thing about Trent Beretta. Like, I've watched that dude since he was a dude buster, and then he went, did his thing with Rocky Romero, and now we're doing this. I prefer Roppongi Vice. I'm sorry.
Yes. Wow. I just see that's the bit where I find it funny, Mike, is the books say that they're going to give people the best in tag wrestling, right?
But they don't have enough tag teams.
This is what I'm saying. But then you look at their roster of tag teams, right?
Your boys.
You've got a team that is made up of a bald guy and a fat guy with midgets, which I find quite creepy. And they get a bye.
Yes, they do.
Okay. You've got Chucky T and Trent Beretta that, were never ever tag team, war tag team gold together. I think, no, I don't think they have. I think, unless they've been ROH.
I don't think they were ROH. I know Trent Beretta was New Japan with Rocky Romero. That was
the SCU are golden.
They're funny,
gold, Gold. Perfect. They work. Young Bucks, non-questionable. Private party, you would have questioned it to start with.
Yeah, Jack Evans and Ellie go.
I like Jack Evans and Angelico. I think they're ace.
Oh, Jungle Express.
Do you know what? I would have questioned that at the beginning as well, because I would have said Luchasaurus has got to be going for singles.
Yeah.
Gold. But he's obviously his relationship growing up with, Jungle Boy says it all. I just think you've got guys in that company that I've seen it this week. Did you notice how much they were talking about statistics and winning streaks? Yeah. And even Pac coming down and talking about why fucking Darby Allin, and Jimmy Jacobs are. I said exactly that before you, Pac. So fuck you, you bastard. Well, why are you doing this? Is Chris Jericho basically going to go tag team match, defense, tag team match, defense, tag team match, defense,
tag team match?
Because at the minute, Chris Jericho is basically running. He's running it. He's running the show.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, at least the world champion's competing. We're not going to get that on SmackDown.
Well, he's dictating an hour of the show. I'm not moaning about it because it's in good hands. But he's coming down, cutting a promo, introducing his new gang, telling people he's going to come out later on and fucking, add people to the list and fucking, stupid idiot and
a little bit of the bubbly.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
And he's dictating but yes, he should be dictating because he's the man. And if Chris Jericho says he's the reason for AEW, then he's the goddamn reason for AEW.
He deserves a thank you.
Don't you dare stand there, Cody Rhodes and the Bucks, and take any credit. Hang on, and I'll leave you with that. Quick, run to the door.
Okay. I bet that's the Saudi Arabian prince.
Oh God. Well, here's the thing. Him calling Dusty Rhodes. I never liked Dusty Rhodes. He was a jerk.
And then heel heat. I mean, obviously, people would have gone nuts if that was in WWE.
You know what it is, dude? Like, first and foremost, as soon as I heard the name of the group was Inner Circle, the first thing I thought was la 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 lom, la 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 lom 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 lom. Sing it and Bad Boys. What you gonna do?
I kind of like it.
Me too.
I've heard worse names. I think it'll definitely grow.
Well, Daz, a lot of people were thinking, why not call them just Alpha Club?
It's probably trademarked by New Japan.
That's true, too. But, yeah, I mean, it's different. Also, it fits because, Jericho being the musician that he is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, also, since Butcher did also bring it up, Darby Allin getting the win over Jimmy Havoc. What do you think about Darby Allin and Jericho next week for the title?
I think it's going to be fucking brutal. I like the fact that they're pushing Darby Allin because he's kind of come out of nowhere in terms of mainstream wrestling. Nobody knew who he was before All Out. Only like die-hard indie fans knew who Darby Allin was before All Out. And he'd come out of nowhere, gets a draw with Cody, and now he's like in position for the world title. He's not going to win it, obviously, because we got Jericho Cody.
Yeah, and then he's on the freaking skateboard attacking Jericho at the end of the night.
Who would have thought a skateboard would be a regular weapon in wrestling?
Well, dynamic dudes, man.
Darby Allin, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'd probably attack fucking someone with his missus's jam rack if he could.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, boy.
No, mate.
How long before we see her in AEW?
That's what I call a slap in the face.
Oh, my God. How long before we see her in AEW?
This is where Tony turns to Jim and goes, now that's what you call a slobber knocker, Jim.
By the way, speaking of women for a second, so Kylie Ray and AEW didn't work out. Now she's wrestling on Impact.
There's something not right there.
She's loopy, that girl.
She fakes a retirement, fakes an injury, and then now she's working for Impact. And don't tell me it was a money disagreement, because you can't tell me AEW were going to pay her less in Impact.
So, let me tell you something, bitch.
Go ahead.
I reckon there was a deal done there. I reckon there was a deal done between the two parties. I reckon Tessa Blanchard is up end of October. Mark my words.
Let's do it.
Tessa Blanchard. See, I look at that Rio, right? And kudos to her.
Been wrestling since she was 9.
9. She's the girl that went toe to toe with wasn't
Omega?
Kenny. It wasn't Kenny. It was someone else.
I think it was Kenny Omega, the 9-year-old.
Was it Kenny? Was it Kenny?
I think she might have been the 9-year-old that he won against.
No, that was only a few years ago.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. That can't be it. My bad.
I can't think who it was. It was a bit. They made a big deal out of it. I was watching something the other. I'm sure it was Muta.
That could be true.
I'm sure it was Muta. She came through the same. She came through his dojo basically. But I just look at her and I think,
yes,
you need a lot of weight on you.
Well, she's only like 98 pounds, man.
You need a lot of weight on you, man. You go toe to. Mind you, listen. I suppose I'm talking shit here because she's just come out the ring with fucking Nyla Rose, and I know a lot of people, fucking wankers, will be screaming, "Yeah, but that's not a woman."
Oh,
yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck. Look at the size on Kong.
Well, you also missed
Look at the size of Bull Nakano. You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
Well, you missed it last week because everybody's like, "Oh, thank God," because Nyla Rose lost. That means a man is not the women's champ. I'm like,
it's bullshit, dude. Listen, my issue with shit like that when it goes down is AEW should be fucking setting the record straight and you know, basically fucking shutting shit like that down on a live show with people like Brandy Rhodes and Cody Rhodes making fucking, you know what I mean? Setting the record straight. They're changing the business, not fucking creating fucking negativity. You know, and this is why I said and why I went on fucking Twitter at him was because, and I'm blocked by Brandy and Cody. So congratulations, Daz.
He unblocked me and then blocked you.
Unblocked. I got blocked. Right, and the thing is I never said anything wrong. All I stated was you're not fucking moderating your fucking channels. You're allowing people to have... They're not even topical or fucking constructive debates. You're allowing people to sit there and criticise, you know, and just fill a negative vibe around what was supposed to be a great you know moment in the start of AEW's, you know what I mean, promotion career, the first woman's champion, and you're allowing people to sit there and, you know what I mean, shit all over it and go, yeah, well, that thing shouldn't be in the match. You know what I mean? It's not even a woman. Our first woman's champion's going to be a fucking transgender. And what? And what? Fucking hell.
She will be eventually.
Man, woman, fucking, it makes no odds. What are you going to do when she eventually becomes champion? Are you going to stop watching? I fucking should hope not, because fucking hell, you'll support wrestling products where the owners are racist and, you know, steroids are used, and I don't get it. I don't get what the difference is. It's not the person's fault that are born into this world that way. You know, I think she's fucking brave to come into a sport which is it's dominated by men.
Yep.
And you're willing to, you know what I mean, basically say that I was born a man, but that's not what I want to be. Fucking, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of people are probably sitting back there going, "Oh my God,
But
that man said it all."
Hey, by the way, that was one
that
of the
man really has turned a corner.
By the way, that was one of the most tame tweets that you put, and it was true, and then they block you for that. What kind of bullcrap is that?
Did they block all these people that were insulting Nyla Rose, though?
No, exactly. Well, that's why I said. That's why.
Shit is that?
That's when I basically said, you're not moderating. Who the fuck moderates?
Don't block me a bit again, but come on, Cody.
Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I would have thought Brandy would have. Yeah.
You know, and I'm
spoke
not
up
going to
even
go on. I'm not going to go on one because with AEW and things like that. Because listen, at the end of the day, I don't even think Vince McMahon or WWE would do anything about it. And I suppose, it'll take a hell of a long time and a lot of fucking blocks, to fucking sort that problem out. But listen, if you can't sort the problem out by, blocking people, like I said, fucking take 5 or 10 minutes out of your time to a live show to set the fucking record straight. Because I'm damn sure if you stood there in a ring and basically just said how much and how much it's taken and the courage shown, I'm sure people have changed their vibe. The thing is with people is when they think that they can get away with saying shit, they continue to say shit. Unless you're me and I just say shit anyway.
I'm looking at your tweet now. I don't think that deserves to be blocked. That's very supportive.
See? I told you.
Blocked. Alright, for the people that haven't read it, it says, it saddens me that a monumental moment in AEW and women's wrestling, Rio versus Nyla, is surrounded by hate and victimization. Your Facebook needs moderating correctly. And it's got a screenshot of the Christian Hillman guy that we talked about last week.
Mm-hmm.
And they blocked you for that.
Blocked me.
That's
blocked me.
Nice.
They removed his comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But blocked me.
What in the
His comments were all basically pulled because you just had a rant with just my name showing, and people must have gone on there and gone, fucking hell, this dude's arguing with himself. Fucking go for it, dude. This is how you act. Get Michael Bay. Get this guy in a film. Could somebody get this guy at Mike? But yeah, fucking blocked, man. I was absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. Honestly. It's quite funny actually because I actually found out. I had a tweet, not a tweet, a message on my phone which was delayed. I don't know why it was delayed, to say that Max Wrestling had removed you as admin. Yes, people. No, people. We're still friends. We're still friends. I was removed for good reasons. And then below that, I seen that they send you a message when you've been blocked by someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had 2 messages, Brandy Rhodes and Cody, because I think I linked Cody, Brandy, AEW itself. Did I link Dustin?
Yes.
Yeah, the Bucks. And I just got blocked. I was like, why are you blocking me? You know what I mean? What the fuck? How are you supposed to change the face of professional wrestling and the way that it's looked at when you're too fucking scared to speak about it? It's for me, and this isn't me fucking turning a corner and being nice. This is a thing in the world that needs sorting out. We can't help how we're born. You know what I mean? We can't help how we're born, but we can at least try to, you know what I mean, make the situation a little bit, you know what I mean, nicer. But it's like me being nice. Doesn't happen all the time. But it's something that fucking I look at and I just think, fucking hell, how the world can be. And you can just, when you just sit there and look at a feed of comments and you're reading them and, and it's funny because this isn't stereotypical because I just look at them and I just think, he's got to be from America. He's got to be from America. He's got to be from America. And that's stereotypical. But you know what? When you fucking look at them and you click on them, they're from America. Is it just me, Mike, or is America probably the most fucking diverse and hateful fucking country in the world?
Yes.
I was like, fucking hell. Massive, huge country. I think it's the second or third biggest country in the world.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to rate all Americans, but yeah, we're so diverse, and like I mentioned,
that's what I'm saying.
Look who the president is.
You know, it is, but yeah. That's it exactly. That's what fucking winds me up. It's a multicultural country that everyone, fucking, you know, you try and protect yourself because of the color of your skin, or your religion, or your fucking gender. You know, and you've got some fucking guy, you know, that still fucking flies a fucking Yankee fucking flag on his fucking trailer.
The Confederate
and
flag.
he'll be the first guy to tell you to get the fuck out of his yard.
You nailed it. Wow. I don't know how to feel about this scenario. No, I mean, but yeah, that's unfortunately the way that America here. Not all of them, but that's a lot of the people.
Not all of them, exactly. Yeah. But it's just fucking. It's just like you said. It's a diverse nation, and that nation has got every right to be different. Mm-hmm. It has got every right. Because who's gonna tell you can't believe in something?
Let's just say the Civil War didn't end for everybody.
Oh no, it didn't. But that's the thing, isn't it? You know, that you say diversity, and you're allowed a choice. No one's allowed a choice because you're brought up from birth to believe just this because my mommy and daddy said I have to.
It's kind of like when you get the statistical purposes question, then you ask race: white, black, Hispanic, non-Hispanic, white, non-Hispanic, black. Yeah, it's like when you get those race questions and the statistical purposes only when you're filling out and stuff.
Yeah. It's bullshit, man. It's not right. It's not right, and. You know, I can't say to anyone that, you know, you have to do this, you have to do that, you know, you have to change your opinion because that's not for me to do. But I can't call you a hypocrite and a hateful bastard
and a dickwad
and all them fucking things. Because if that's what you believe, that a person shouldn't be a champion or a champion of that gender because they weren't born that way, then if she ain't got a purpose to be that, then what purpose do you have to even breathe the air that she does? You know, I don't get it. It's just something that I kind of like when I got on that fucking Twitter about that. Man. People are just so fucking horrible. And people are saying, I just when you think your ears burning, and people are listening to this going, now he knows. Now he knows. Oh.
Well, we didn't get Nyla Rose this week, but we did get Rio and Britt Baker getting the tag team win over Bea Priestley. And who was the other one? I'm sorry, I totally forgot her name.
Shit, I did have it in front of me a second ago.
Shakura.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sure. Now, we're going to get Rio and Britt Baker next week, one-on-one. Yeah.
I love the crowd doing the We Will Rock You beat for her.
Mm-hmm. I know, that was great. She's been like 24 years, that girl?
24 years, I know.
Yeah, she's been 24 years on this, man, vet.
Sean Spears, people.
Sean Spears.
Yes. Him and
Sean Spears now is on 0-3.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though. Only Kenny Omega could come out with a mop wrapped in barbed wire.
Yes. That was... Well, and then Pac hit him with the chair. But how about Tully Blanchard getting involved, shoving John Moxley to the steps?
Tully Blanchard's still in shock from Arn Anderson coming out.
How could you?
He's still trying to find him.
we couldn't see Arn Anderson versus Tully Blanchard.
No.
You know, I tell you what, right? If Hulk Hogan can say he wants one last match at WrestleMania.
It's McMahon. Yeah.
You know, if he can say that, then I'm not saying we're not going to see Arn Anderson versus Tully Blanchard.
Team Arn versus Team Tully.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's just. Do you know what? I feel so sorry for Sean Spears. I really do. I really do, because I just look at it and I think, what's the guy going to do? You know, he crossed that line with the chair and it should have built him. You know, he's the self-proclaimed chairman of AEW, which is superb. I love that for it. I just love that. I think it's brilliant. His whole persona is fantastic. From the contact lenses to the way his hair's cut to his attire and you know what I mean? I just think the guy holds himself in a way that's championship material. But this is why I can't stand what AEW are doing with the fucking statistics and win-loss records. Pac said it perfect. Pac's had one fucking loss in 2 years. One loss via pinfall in 2 years. How the fuck is Darby fucking Allin and Jimmy Jacobs and Cody? How is Pac? I actually put that on AEW a couple of days ago without even knowing statistics. Right? If you were booking a match based on heat and you know what I mean, the way the business is, Pac would be in that ruckus, right? He's got to be. There is no one with more fucking heat than that guy.
Well, let's think. If you look at the stats and stuff, it's like Darby Allin and Jimmy Havoc haven't won a lot of matches. Why are they fighting for number one contender?
I don't get it because it's the easiest way to book Chris Jericho.
Because they're both very violent.
It's because you can't. When you look at the top guys in AEW, you've got Chris Jericho, you've got your Cody Rhodes, you've got Dustin Rhodes. Why isn't Dustin having a shot? You know, you've got Adam Page that's lost twice, and you've got. Help me out here, guys. I think in top guy, this is where I was going the other week. Sean Spears, John Moxley.
Yep. Omega.
Right? Once exactly, Kenny Omega. So you've had Adam Page. That's one figure down. You've had. Have you had Mox against Jericho? No.
No,
So
not yet.
once you start going right, John Moxley, he's got fucking. Just as an example, 18-0. But he's gonna have to wait because if we use Moxley and Moxley loses, and when Moxley loses, that's it. He's not going to be allowed a shot for another 6 fucking months. That's the issue. You know, fucking Nyla Rose is going to have a fucking shot before majority of them. and that isn't because she's a fucking man, people. That is because she's very much the same as Awesome Kong. She could sit there and fucking exchange. I wouldn't be surprised if Nyla Rose actually joins the Inner Circle.
That'd be good.
I wouldn't be surprised, based on the fact that shove with Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah.
I just look at it and I don't like the statistics thing because to me it's just the amount of times that it was mentioned this week, episode 2. It was a little off-putting, but you're picking up this guy because his the show's only been going a couple of fucking weeks, and he's got this record, but we're gonna go with a guy that is basically what 1-3 in Darby Allin, because he's lost every pay-per-view appearance. I don't understand. I don't get the fucking. So you've already basically shit on your idea for people that have your win-loss records to mean something. You know, you Bucks went on about it. You know, wrestling 15 years. They've been the best tag team in the world for fucking 3 years, right? So now the Bucks sit at what 1 and 2.
Yep.
So the Bucks really, when you look at the records, I think SCU have lost 2-1-1. Dark Order are undefeated.
Yeah.
Private Party.
Do you see where I'm going with it?
Well,
this is where I'm going with it. It means fuck all. At the end of the day, it's wrestling. It's wrestling. If we as a fan base sit there and scream for fucking SCU, but you're feeding us fucking this, and we don't want that. At the end of the day, it's what we've been saying about WWE for years, and they continue to fucking bullshit people. At the end of the day, your fan base is your bread and butter. We dictate the way the fucking train goes.
Yeah, well, what's interesting is with the tag matches, and you mentioned Young Bucks. You know they're setting up Santana and Ortiz against Young Bucks for.
You can. Well, like you say, Hager and Page.
Yep.
That was dictated from this week. They fucked off together, you know. But you know that Hager has not been signed to sit there and fucking play tiddlywinks with Jericho. That is eventually Jericho's fucking
opponent
rivalry. Yeah, exactly. You know, people that know wrestling and know how to read the fucking, you know, situations and scenarios will know that.
How about MJF practically turning face?
Well, is he a tweener though, or would you say he's? What do you think? I
don't know, because they were teasing a heel turn like he's been teasing it, but he hasn't been teasing it, and then he gets a massive pop.
MJF is that good that I'm still fucking thinking, when's he gonna fucking turn on Cody?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, come
that's on. It. You know, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And this is the nice thing about having a fresh product, which is AEW, that you can't, no matter how much you say you don't know shit.
Yeah, 2 out of 10 predictions over here.
It's you know.
Well, here's what I'm saying. What if they have, like, they're doing Jericho and Cody, right? What if MJF turns on Cody at Full Gear?
Yeah, I do think it's coming. But I think it will be coming. It will come under the frustration that MJF doesn't get an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it will come in a way that he gets sick of seeing the likes of Adam Page get a shot, Cody get a shot, Dustin get a shot, Kenny Omega get a shot, and none of them get it done. And then the first time, I'm telling you, mark it down, the date, the first time MJF actually gets his shot, and it will be against Cody, to get that shot, he will win the world title. Because already in them stands, in them arenas, people are dictating, man. And MJF is the man.
People are paying $40 for a scarf.
MJF is the man. I've got a scarf. I've got one.
A proper MJF one?
Yeah, Burberry one. Yeah, I've got one. And I've got the blue one. But he doesn't wear the blue one. I've had it years. My sister bought it from Ragazzi. But yeah, you know, people are dictating that he's the man. Social media dictates he's the man. He dictates that he is the man on social media. The guy's the hottest fucking property in wrestling.
On the other side of Wednesdays, Daddy's home on NXT. Ciampa wants Goldie back.
Yeah, he does. Blackheart. I watched that this morning. Good.
That was a great segment. Just have Velveteen Dream on the screen. Next thing, he's on a piece of fucking scaffold on the other side of the arena. Next thing, Ciampa comes out. I think we're edging towards a triple threat at Takeover. Well, no, there'll be a War Games match, won't there? At War Games. Unless, of course, the world champion's not involved.
Should be. This should be.
Might just be the rest of Undisputed Era and somebody else, and then Cole will defend the title in a triple threat.
I'd love to see that title defended in a proper War Games.
Oh.
I really would. I'd like to, because the way I look at that is it's probably come around right at the right time, because there's that. If you think about it, there's that many people that would claim Riddle would still claim to be, came that close. You got Dijakovic and Keith Lee. I just think that it's probably tag. I don't think you'll see a tag team winning the War Games this time. But you may be surprised to see Shayna Baszler and Mia Yim and what's her name, Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley in a War Games match. That would probably likely be my pick ahead of the men's.
Either way, I like changing the game up.
Yeah. Well, you've had a tag team, you've had a world title, and now you're gonna have a women's. And if you think about it, it probably suit the women the way the women's is, because you will have Shirai, you will have Baszler, you will have Rhea Ripley.
And Baszler might finally drop that title without actually being pinned.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Who's the other one?
Shirai, Baszler, Ripley, Mia.
Candice. See, so you've got the mixture there of UFC, MMA. You've got the anything goes. It's built in that around that scenario. How far will you go? I just think probably that. Well, that's fucking. I've not seen anything anywhere, but to me, that's how you would book it. In War Games, the main War Games match is the main event, which is that.
Now, I have to say something else in regards to the win for a second. What do you guys think about a possible number one contenders match looks to be happening with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair?
I'll give it to Rhea.
Give it to Rhea.
Give it to Rhea. Rhea Ripley.
Fuck Bianca
She beat
Belair.
Dakota Kai this week.
She beat fucking old. You know what I mean? That's
fucking punishing Dakota Kai for no reason.
I'm sick. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. She gets sent down to NXT UK to improve NXT UK. She gets fucking no time on TV.
She gets hurt.
Tegan Knox apparently is showing up at NXT next week.
Yeah, well, she's going to be wrestling. And she wrestled on NXT UK just recently against Kaylee Ray.
Yeah. Don't bring fucking... Leave Tegan Knox down in the UK. Stop doing all this. You fucking... You can't open a brand and then utilize its talent because you don't have the quality and stars. You know what I mean? You're relying on people like Vanessa fucking Bourne and Aaliyah.
Who got killed.
If they ain't good enough, just fucking get rid of them.
Just for the record, that submission on Aaliyah, my God.
Well, but it's a piss take.
I know.
You're building a promotion in another country, but you're also admitting that your talent is shite. So we're gonna take talent from that country, and then for the next few weeks, we're not gonna see any women on fucking UK TV.
Wait a minute. You said also piss take as well. Speaking of piss take, how about Cameron Grimes and Boa followed by the Killian Dane beatdown?
See, that's he is a monster, but that again, that's another scenario for me, which I just think's bullshit. Fucking Paul fucking Boa, man.
Mm-hmm. You just told him, look over there. Stomp 1, 2, 3.
Because he's Chinese. That's what that is. He's getting the Japanese treatment. You know, Grimes. I'm telling you, they're treating Grimes like Masvidal.
Oh,
You know, but the thing is, Grimes can go. We know that.
yeah. Speaking of Japanese treatment, they finally let Asuka be Asuka.
Thank God.
She don't need to try and talk English. Just let her rant in Japanese. It's fucking awesome.
That's exactly what I've always said. And yeah. And Kairi Sane done it as well.
Yeah, they're both heels now. Reminds me of when she was a Black Lotus in Lucha Underground. She was a great heel.
I just think take the fucking that stupid attire off both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd make them darker, man. I really would.
Just make them go ape shit on everybody. Yep.
You know what I mean, you want to call them Kabuki warriors? Give them something that resembles being something of an assassin, something to be scared of. Because Kabuki warriors, it's basically what I can't remember what they fucking. It's spiritual, isn't it? Can't think what it's called.
Well, now would be the perfect time to bring in Io Shirai.
Yes.
She's already got that darkness about her.
I just, change the fucking face paint. Have them both wear masks. I really think that would have probably been the best way to bring them in is for the lights. On the subject of lights going out, how many fucking times did that have to happen on AEW?
Oh yeah, for Orange Cassidy, for Sean
Too much.
Cody, yep, 3 times.
Too much, man. You're sweating out the darkness.
And do we really have to have Orange Cassidy just give them the old thumbs up and they're sitting in the chair there? Really?
It's crazy how the reactions he's getting.
Here's the thing.
There was even a little kid dressed exactly like him.
He's ace, dude.
It was.
But it pissed me off how the fact that they just cut him off and went to Spears. Yeah. That annoyed me a bit because I just thought, fucking hell. You've got a guy here that people are screaming for.
You know what it is too, though. I don't know. I have to get used to. I know that's his thing that he fights with his hands in his pockets and does what he does. But
You're not a fan of Orange Cassidy, Mike.
What's that?
You're not a fan of Orange Cassidy.
What? Oh, fuck him. I'm sorry. That's the biggest. It's not like the Joey Ryan hatred, okay? But it's not my thing.
I think he's ace.
I think he's kind of cool.
I like it. And I like something and Mike hates something. I think that's great.
Anyone that can keep his hands in his
I'm normally
pockets.
the king of negativity. You see, people? This is your fucking champion. That is your champion right there. He's showing his true colours right now.
Mike, when he made his debut, not only did he keep his hands in his pocket the whole time, but he kept his sunglasses on. His shades didn't move, and he did a suicide dive and everything.
I like him. I think he's fucking brilliant. I do.
Well, the Gangrel thing, I will say that when he did the thing with Gangrel, friggin' everybody went apeshit over that, and then Gangrel did it right back to him, and then that was a good reaction. The crowd reaction, I would give.
Yeah, he's gonna end up looking like Dog the Bounty Hunter or Blade. He just doesn't look right without the sunglasses on.
I wear mine.
Johnny Ferrari.
I think he's ace.
Well, first and foremost, hey, nobody will ever have the hatred that Phoenix has for The Miz. It's
Never.
Not that level.
That is
like
legendary.
Phoenix and The Miz.
No, you see, I gotta be honest. I still say Mike Chadwick has got more hatred for Ryback than his. I'm sorry. It is, dude. It's not. I'm not having you saying that Phoenix hates. Phoenix doesn't hate The Miz. Phoenix thinks he hates The Miz.
He has an intense dislike for The Miz.
I'm getting to that point with Street Profits.
Oh God, fam!
Do you want to know? Right, who my most hated person is in the WWE?
WWE,
Seth Rollins.
No, Seth Rollins. It couldn't be Seth Rollins. It just couldn't. I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Otis.
Oh, you're the man.
Oh.
I just. Do you know what?
And he's wrestling with his shirt off.
Listen, right? Let me tell you something, bitch.
Okay.
If I can bench that from the man himself, that's over on the other group. I'm not a slim guy. I'm not a slim guy by any means.
Okay.
But damn it, I've lost 2.5 stone in like 2 months. Right? I'm eating well. I'm exercising. So it's likelihood that I'm going to be, you know what I mean? I'm going to be in a good place very, very soon. But you're letting a guy who looks like that on fucking live TV. It's grotesque.
And then you show more of him.
Yeah, every time every time he does the fucking caterpillar and he does that shimmy, I'm like, put your fucking shirt back on.
It's sickening. It's really off-putting.
Just
you know
as
what I
a
mean?
point of conversion for Mike and our other American cousins, 2.5 stones is 35 pounds.
Thank you. No, Mike, thank you.
Oh, hey, well, I got to learn something new every day. That's what I'm saying. No problem. But no, fucking, yeah, Otis with his goddamn belly and rubbing and the gyrating, and I'm like, my God.
His groinage area is showing a bit too much, dude.
No, I just,
you know,
that's why.
I'm picturing him. Yeah, it's Big Dick Johnson, dude.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm like, that's why Tucker wears
you know I'm dead sexy.
Yes.
It's that territory.
Get in my belly.
It's that territory, though.
Yes.
I want my baby back, ribs.
Baby.
It is. It's that territory. I look at him, and that's exactly what I see. I'm like, dude, you need to be taken off TV.
You know what Otis needs to do? He needs to get on the Subway diet like Jarrett. I lost some weight, but my neck looks like a vagina. That's what Otis needs.
Yeah, I know. It's wrong, man. And I'm not a fattest, people.
It's not just his look, though. It's his whole gimmick.
Don't be there pointing the finger to going, this guy, he's changed.
He's a body.
He loses a bit of fucking weight. He's changed.
He's turned into Lois's brother from Family Guy.
I'm Derek. I'm Derek from Step Brothers. Check out these fucking abs, man. You want to touch them?
8% body fat.
Fucking brilliant.
Dane Cook, 5 minutes, pay-per-view.
All right. There was, of course,
yes,
controversy on Sunday night.
Oh, God. X-Pac is the fucking man. Let me just get that out there right now.
He don't give a shit, does he?
I know you guys won't invite me back.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
So WWE have got this thing now called Watch Along, where they have a couple of old wrestlers and maybe some people from podcasts and stuff like that. And they'll watch the pay-per-view on a live stream and then they'll film them watching it. Kind of like Gogglebox, the WWE version.
Oh, yeah.
X-Pac was one of them. So they were watching Hell in a Cell. The finish happened, and everyone's like, "Whoa, wait, what happened? Hang on." And X-Pac just turns and goes,
Hell in a Cell just gone?
Yeah. So X-Pac just turns and goes, "Okay, I know you guys probably won't have me back for one of these, but how the hell do you get DQ'd in a Hell in a freaking Cell match?"
That was spot on what he said, and I'm like, "Amen, sir."
I loved it. I loved how the world imploded. I thought it was fucking brilliant.
And everybody chanted refund and restart the match.
You gotta admit it was shit, though.
The world imploded. I just thought, fucking, listen, don't fucking be a WWE fan and expect anything fucking different.
Do you know what? The writing was on the wall when they put a poll up before Hell in a Cell, asking how people thought it was going to end: pinfall, submission, or DQ. It should have lit up in our heads then. Hang on, what do you mean DQ?
DQ? Oh, it's going to be DQ.
Hell in a frickin' Cell.
I just think, right, I'm not bothered about it. The reason I'm not bothered about it is because to me it's not done the Fiend any harm at all. In fact, it's done the opposite.
Oh, he did look great, no selling everything, but it just made no sense.
You know, too fucking scared to take. They're too fucking scared to do anything before this draft.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're too scared to do anything before the draft. I actually think, right, if they'd announced the draft, you know, if they knew of what a fixed draft was going to be every year, right? If they had a set date like they do a pay-per-view, this is when the draft happens. This year, you wouldn't have had a Hell in a Cell. because I actually think they were fucked. I believe their writing finished SummerSlam, and all they've been. Well, I not putting any money on it because I don't need to, because I think it is fact. I believe that everything has just been, you know what I mean? They're not writing. They're not writing for future storylines.
Yeah, that's why there was nothing booked for Hell in a Cell. It was
Exactly.
all booked last minute.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Which to me was just, I'd have seen my fucking ass if I'd have paid for that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
People should have been refunded part of their money. That was nothing more than a watered down SmackDown, watered down Raw.
Yeah.
Or a house show.
As I called it, Raw in a Cell.
I said to Hungar, right, worst fucking Raw I have seen in years. And he pulled me on it. And he said, no, the build up to 35 WrestleMania. No, I disagree. And the reason I disagree was at least the build up to that WrestleMania, at least it was storylines failed. And the reason it was shit was because people like me, people like, you know, that like to fucking shit all over the product because it's shit. You know, audiences, arenas were dead. People were sick of the bullshit. If you haven't got anything of more than 3/4 of an arena, you're going to get problems. You're going to get dead spots in the arena when it's like invisible fucking noise. It just echoes. You know, that this week was shite. And the reason it was shite was because you can't afford right now, and there's no excuses, even if you've got no storylines, right? It doesn't prevent you having a fucking shit hot show. Doesn't. Shouldn't. Why can't you allow Seth Rollins to be Seth fucking Rollins?
I was going to say, actually, you both need to fill me in because I still haven't watched Raw. I had no interest in it.
Well, this you know what?
The only thing I've seen...
AEW, right, is a blessing for me.
Oh, yeah.
Because AEW and NXT is a fucking blessing because it's the only product that I don't fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
Even last week's Raw, SmackDown, you know, which
underdelivered.
I just don't know. I can't remember what the fuck happened. You know, when we decide to talk about it, you're going to have to tell me what happened because I can't remember. This is the problem. You have a product which is having a shit ton of money fucking plugged in. Oh, we did talk about it. Yeah, we did.
Briefly,
yeah, I remember. See, yeah, you know, and you don't really need to mention anything else.
Well, we had The Rock and Becky as well.
You know, that was good.
Yeah.
It was.
That was very entertaining. Have all the old fucking pensioners sat at fucking ringside. Hulk Hogan obviously needs the camera angle. You know what I mean? So we've got Hogan. They're building up for Hogan and Flair.
God.
Who the fuck cares?
Oh, the only other thing, they also announced Stone Cold and Taker and then were both told apparently they weren't needed.
No. Yeah, fuck off. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe it. Anyone that fucking ever says to me, Undertaker was sent a... listen, we have evidence that Undertaker was sent a voice message by Vincent Kennedy McMahon to tell him he wasn't required. Bullshit. Undertaker would walk out on SmackDown. It wouldn't be a Bret Hart scenario where Bret Hart fucking had to invite... Undertaker would go and find Vince. What was that fucking match back? Oh, it was Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, the screw job. Yeah. Taker went to find Vince.
Yeah.
Listen, don't no one tell me that fucking Vincent Kennedy McMahon is going to have the gall and the balls, right? If he said it to Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Cold would just send him a message and then mock the fuck out of the whole product on his podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
Undertaker would make sure he turned up.
Yeah, well, it's like Austin and HBK WrestleMania 14. If he doesn't do the job, I'm going to go drop him.
And I'm telling you, Undertaker wouldn't be walking out to fucking the gong. He would be walking out in jeans, motorcycle jacket, dead man walking.
Yep.
You know,
hold on.
Don't say stuff like that. It really upsets me that the day Vincent Kennedy McMahon brings The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin and tells them they're not required.
Bullshit.
You know? Oh, but yeah, but the Rock people, the Rock is going to wrestle, won't he? The Rock's going to wrestle Roman Reigns at Mania.
WrestleMania, yeah.
You know?
Despite the
He
fact
ain't
he's officially
retired,
retired.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I will say this. Hold on. Since you guys talk about, and Daz, you talk about, Raw and SmackDown and fast forward, and I'll be honest with you, really nothing happened on Raw except for the Mandingo. Well, except for the Mandingo Warrior that is Bobby Lashley.
Oh, I was going to say, the only thing I saw was a thumbnail of Bobby fucking Lashley turning into Val Venus.
It makes me sick. It really, to me, I would publicly over a microphone tell you to stick your fucking job up your ass on live TV. If you ever belittled me and my wife like that, because that's what that is. You know, a part of me fucking wanted to tweet Rusev and ask him where his nuts have gone. Oh,
that'd be another one blocked.
Because I don't give a fuck on my Twitter. Where have your balls gone? You know what I mean? It's got nothing about fucking wages, man. That's principle. You're married. That is your wife.
You know what WWE
You're
do,
allowing a fucking company.
They'd freeze his contract or put injury time on it. They wouldn't let him out of it. Vince is the kind of petty bastard that would rather pay you to stay at home than let you go.
That's why Luke Harper's fucking wrestling again.
Yeah. And you can tell he don't really want to be there.
He's got to the point in his time off TV where they can stop paying him. You know, that freezing of your contract gives you a lot. What that is you've got time to think about what you want to do. You know, Shane McMahon said it, didn't he? When was Shane McMahon said to Kevin Owens, I've got the amenities and the finances to tie you up for years.
Yeah.
And they have. They have. I had a guy messages saying, Kevin Owens has got millions. Has he fuck? Kevin Owens is a very, very wealthy man. And I would say he's got a few million in the bank. You know, from WWE. But he earned fuck all from his ROH contracts. Nothing. I remember Mike Bennett talking about it. You know what they earn in terms of money in ROH. It's good money. You know what I mean for a guy that an indie guy. But it's fuck all compared to what, and this is why WWE gets paid so well. They don't get. It's when you look at the tiers. The tiers are paying WWE, you're put into groups, and that's why they wrestle so many fucking dates a year. You have to. If you want to live that lifestyle and you want to look after your family, you've got to fucking put the work in. You've got to do it, and then you wait for that run where you're world champion and your money just goes boom and you hit that pay grade. And then if you're Bray Wyatt, they take it off you 2 weeks fucking later. You know, you're okay to carry the company for a period of time off your promos and have people talking. You know, this guy's fucking amazing. He's putting butts in seats. And once you put the butts in seats, that's it. You've done what they required you to do. You've sold out 2 or 3 fucking pay-per-views. You know, the big 3. And that's it. You know? It's just...
By the
the
way,
only thing that wound me up about that Fiend, right, scenario, was, like you said, you have Lesnar squash Kofi Kingston in 9 seconds, and I had no issue with that. I had no issue with that because I've not bought into the Kofi run, the Kofi title run at all. Desperation. and they were just trying to capitalise on every aspect before the New Day split, and they're gonna split at the draft.
Now, with the Fiend thing, though, too, I think also just because at the end, after his sister Abigail's him, then he gives him the mandible claw, and then here comes the blood out the mouth of Seth Rollins.
What did you say, Mike?
The blood out the mouth out of Seth Rollins?
Yeah, that's what they were missing. That's what you've been saying.
Mm-hmm. I said it last week, didn't I? About the fucking when you base his mandible claw based on Killer Cross.
Yeah.
It's fucking feeble. It's feeble. It's not a mandible claw. You're basically the mankind back in the 90s. You know, when he used to use that mandible claw, the glove was different. The glove was basically based on two fingers, basically tied together, and that was it.
And then it was a sweaty sock.
And then once they introduced that stupid fucking sock, you know, and people don't like talking about the sock because they think you're being offensive to an era in wrestling which changed the fate. No, fuck off. The only thing that did was take finishing moves that were supposed to be brutal,
incredible,
and they made them PG. They're fucking, you know what I mean? We're gonna stick a fucking sock on a guy's hand, a guy that's supposed to scream hardcore.
People were actually paying $100 for Mr. Sockos. Just a sock with a face drawn on it.
Exactly, a fucking sock. You can get Velcro fucking eyes and stick them on, or sew eyes onto a sock.
Yeah, then we had the Cobra, and that got over, and people.
My daughter asked me again the other day, right? The missus must have said to the kids, "Go and ask your dad what he wants for Christmas." You know what I mean? Don't. As soon as you open the door, I go, "Dad, what do you want for Christmas?" I know you're asking me what I want for Christmas. You know what I mean? Just give me some ideas. I mean, my daughter sits next to me, and she's got my phone in her hand, and she puts my password in. She knows my password. I didn't tell her my password. She sussed my password out. Said to me, she said, "Dad, what's this?" I said, "Oh, it's that. Oh. Okay. And she comes to me, she went, "I got your password." And she did. She tapped me fucking phone. So I just refused to fucking put another password in because she'll block me phone. And then I'll end up having to get the fucking pack code and everything. Oh, fuck that. You just know it. So she comes to me, she sits next to me, right? Goes on Google, WWE shop.com. And she's sitting there, and she's going through the fucking entire men's department. You like this? Nah, me don't like that either. You like this? Yeah, an Undisputed Era t-shirt. Nah, I don't like that, Dad. You like this one? Velveteen Dream? Yeah, Pink for Girls. Oh, fuck. I like this one. I like this one. So you go, look, I like this one. So yeah, I like Becky Lynch, but I got a man t-shirt. I said, and then she looked at me. She went, "Don't like the boss. She botched. She botched." That's what they should call her. That's what she said to me. She shouldn't call her boss that. They should call her the botch.
Nice.
That's great.
Nice. High five, little fucker. Get here. So she said to me, she gets to his mask again. "You want Bray Wyatt mask?" "No." "Yes, but no." "I go tell Mum you want. I don't want that shitty thing," I said. "Oh. You want a real one?" "Yes, I want the real one. But you can't get the real one. There's only one in existence, and Bray's got it." Why wouldn't you just? Well, this is the second time we spoke. I brought this up.
Just make a deluxe version.
Wouldn't you? Exactly. You put a price on it, and they're made. They're not made and put in stock. I don't actually think you'd have a problem fucking selling them. If you made the legitimate model, they'd fucking sell.
Well, yeah, they do plastic replicas. They also do leather replicas.
No, I ain't fucking buying. Okay, it looks atrocious. The paint job on it is whack. It's like the Kane mask. I always wanted the official Kane mask. The very, very first one. I didn't want it, and I fell in love with that thing from day one. And I've seen people make them on YouTube, you know, with like the fucking mache and, you know what I mean? Proper smart things. And amount of people I've messaged asking them if I paid for it, could you do me one? I wouldn't have any issue if they released the deluxe model of that Fiend mask for like $200, you know what I mean? $200, $250, $300. I wouldn't be asked because I've got a Michael Myers mask that cost me $125. I like masks.
In case you didn't know.
And that mask is beautiful. I mean, granted, it probably wouldn't look great on me because I'm bald and I got no hair. But he pulls it off perfect with the cornrows and the dreads.
Yeah.
So fucking smart. The circus, his attire is amazing. His attire is amazing. The only thing that could make the Fiend 10 times better is the lights going out on the Fiend and in the ring stood side by side with the side of his beautiful Mrs. Scarlet Bordeaux Killer Cross.
Which apparently she got signed to NXT, supposedly.
Apparently so. Well, I messaged Killer Cross the other day to see if there was any truth in it, and he did get back to me. My exact message basically said, from what I can gather, it is signed, sealed, and delivered. Scarlet Bordeaux is NXT. Can you tell me when Killer Cross is going to be NXT?
When Impact stop being dicks.
Yeah.
You know.
Ugh.
I don't think he'll go to WWE.
Nah, I could see him more Japan or AEW.
I think he's got a mission. I think he's a guy that likes to wrestle a certain style. He doesn't like to restrict himself. He's very intense and he's very, very stiff. He's full on. I firmly believe. I don't even think. I think a lot of his, you know, when you watch his Impact stuff, I think people don't like getting in the ring with him. The last 2 or 3 matches I've watched him in, he looks restricted. Like he isn't allowed to go fucking full on anymore.
Yeah, like the Eddie Edwards stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you go watch him in fucking he's Kevin Two Belts now, isn't he? You know.
Yeah, he's got the Pro Wrestling Evolver. Yep.
You go watch him. In other promotions, and they're just proud to have him and allow him to be himself.
And he's killing everybody, exactly.
And I just think New Japan would suit him, which is why I don't believe. I believe they come as a duo. I know she needs to get paid. She needs a job, but I don't know. I just find it hard to believe. And like I said, there's nothing legitimate apart from 1 or 2 fucking dirt sheets that have put it out. You know.
By the way, with NXT, really quickly, how about Roderick Strong not measuring up?
Fucking hell.
It was gold, man. I laughed. I thought it was great. Just we got them 2 in 2 weeks for the North American title. You guys looking forward to the rematch?
Yeah. I just think. Listen, I mean, a lot of people now say that I don't believe Velveteen Dream is going anywhere near the main roster now.
Me either.
Not now that things have, you know, we're in them, the wars and things. I think it's a fucking hard. Do you know what I mean? It's an hard decision based on how hard will it be now to become NXT World Champion. Listen, if you win the NXT World Title, you've done it on merit and you've done it through hard graft. Because you look at the competition. Even if you win the North American, you know what I mean. You've got to the top of that tier. Fucking look at the people you're having to jump across. You know, Keith Lee, fucking Matt Riddle, fucking Dijakovic, fucking Damian Priest, who's got Pete Dunne's number, and Pete Dunne, another one. It is so hard. I've tried to do it myself, you know. do like the ladder of fucking for each tier of NXT. NXT is leaps and bounds ahead of everything. And that's not a fanboy comment. That when you look at it, you know, fucking your world title picture. When you look at your world title, you know, Adam Cole, fucking Gargano, Ciampa, fucking. It's nuts. Velveteen. You've got so many options, and they're healthy options. You can put on a wrestling event, and it be a wrestling event. You can leave fans can chant, "Holy shit, this is awesome," because it fucking is. You know, when you're listening to people like fucking wanker Dave Meltzer fucking rate a show, he's rating it. He's rating it on the wrong amount of fucking stars. But if he rates it on a 5-star fucking 5-star show and gives it fucking 4.5 out of 5, I want to know where the fuck he gets off not fucking rating it 5 out of 5.
It's a little criticism, yeah. He's too critical.
Too critical, you know. I could say you can't. It's so hard for AEW to that's your competition, but in the same aspect, I think AEW's in a war with the fucking best fucking product on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
We used to, you know, if we rewind back and we go back and we watch, listen to previous episodes, probably 2000 and I would say 2016 October, November. I would say you'll probably see. I guarantee you, I'm going down now and I'm naming best pay-per-view of 2017 Wrestle Kingdom, 2018 Wrestle Kingdom. That's so wrong. Now, I'm not saying I dislike New Japan by any means, because I still think New Japan is a solid, fucking lovely product to watch. In terms of the way they do business, but when you lose people like Cody Rhodes, you lose the Bucks, you lose Kenny Omega. That is an intricate part of your product gone. It's okay to sit there and say, you know, and our Courtney Summers loves the Bullet Club. She worships them, you know, but they're just not the same.
Yeah, I think
it seems very forced.
Yeah, they lost everybody. Well, yeah, they lost everybody, Butch, besides Cody and them. AJ and all them are in WWE.
It's not organic anymore.
Who are the only OGs like left in the Bullet Club? Just the Gorillas of Destiny?
Ballet and Gorillas of Destiny. And because it Kobayashi?
Yeah, well, you got Kenta in there now, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not organic anymore. It just seems put together for money. You've had to, in order to get Jay White over the way they are doing, they had to take the man from fucking the Rainmaker.
Yeah, and now Jay White's the Intercontinental Champ, beating Naito.
You know, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I think New Japan are in a lot of shit. If I'm honest, I think they've been affected quite heavily by the changes. You know, they're not working with ROH anymore, are they?
No, not that I've seen.
They're not working with ROH. There doesn't seem like there's going to be a working relationship between them and AEW. Mm-hmm. Let's just pray to fucking God that they're not the Don Callis fucking.
He'll get in their ear. Hey, guys, come over here.
Get over here. Have a coffee.
Access TV. Access TV. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You know.
Access TV. Fucking hell. It just, the more you think about it, the more you just kind of like go,
Hey, Okada, you want to give it a try again? Come on, Okada. Come on, Kazuchika.
You
Come on.
know. Okada. Remember your last time you went there?
We apologize. We apologize.
I also remember how fucking Shinsuke and fucking the rest of Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Oh, the list is horrible. With
Kota.
Naito?
Yeah,
Naito?
Yep, Naito. Well, it'll probably be like Coda. Come on, Coda. Come on, Coda. Over here. Yep, Sonata.
Yeah, Sonata. Listen, it fucking makes me bad when you type in New Japan wrestlers to have competed in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
The list is fucking huge.
Why?
Every top star you know now was buried.
In TNA.
Buried. The X Cup. Buried. They were buried by Mexicans. And not even top fucking tier Mexicans.
Just some AAA people.
Unbelievable. It makes me bad. Makes me bad to even think that Don Callis could get in the mind and the ear of Gedo. Oh, no!
We want Kota Ibushi in the X division.
Scares me, dude. Scares me.
No,
To think that could be a possibility. Kota Ibushi going one-on-one with Mr. Impact, Moose.
he's got to go
Tanahashi.
through first. Yeah.
Tanahashi going one-on-one with Ken Shamrock in the main event.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, thanks. Well, by the way, speaking of MMA fighters, before I get back to NXT, I got to just put it out there. Alberto El Patron, Tito Ortiz, Combate Americas, December 7th, live on pay-per-view, $40.
Fuck is that about?
Posing with their fucking replica WWE and UFC belts.
Well, here's what made me laugh. Tito Ortiz goes, "This ain't no WWE bout." I'm like, "Hello, Tito, aces and eights."
How are we supposed to take this MMA fight seriously when they're both posing there with old fucking replica belts?
The old UFC title and the old WWE title, yep.
Yeah, the one Alberto held for 2 months. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
He has an
pathetic.
MMA background, but I'm just,
Triple H is probably sat there pissing himself laughing. sat there with Dana White.
You know the meme of Ric Flair and Vince in the skybox? That's Triple H and Dana.
just laughing.
I want to know what the buy rate of that's going to be when that gets released. I want to know just how many people purchased it.
And here's the thing, I like that MMA company. I like Combate Americas, but I'm like,
Yeah.
really? But I'm just like, really? Like, Tito Ortiz, who's old...
Listen, right. Tito Ortiz has got a new lease of life after beating an absolute broken mess of Chuck Liddell.
Yes.
Tito, you had 2 opportunities in UFC and you got destroyed. You beat a broken man that couldn't move, riddled with arthritis. You know, take nothing away from Ortiz. He's looked after himself as he's gotten older. And Liddell's just stopped training. You know? Fuck that one. You fucking Tito Ortiz. Pathetic human being. Fucking hate Ortiz, I do. Not as much as I hate fucking that thing from WWE. Otis.
Ducky.
It's just ducky.
Dickhead. Yep, I know.
Dickhead.
Dickhead!
What?
Oh.
By the way, I have to say this about what we're also doing with this promo climax. So I watch NXT, right? And then Tommaso Ciampa comes out and he goes, "Goldie, Daddy's home." And that's where I say that Tommaso Ciampa has been watching some Crippler Moses Marquez promos.
Right.
Jimmy Havoc's been watching the Demoness as well. I like pain.
I
I like violence.
Jimmy, I like boys.
Oh, a giver, not a taker.
I'll give him not a taker. There is a difference, Jimmy. There is. You know, based on all that shit that went down a couple of weeks ago, right, and we dealt with it. Right? Done. I just want now people to fucking leave me the fuck alone. That's it. I won't have anyone shit on this product or anything now. Leave it alone. We're gonna do a climax. We're gonna go to promo series.
Well, speaking of promo climax, obviously there is no matches this week because everybody's got a week off. Yay!
You've got a week off.
Yep.
Well, you've had like a month off.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm hungry.
Walker only just came back last week. He had like 3 weeks off as well. But yeah,
Well, this is what I'm saying. We wouldn't have had a lot of time off if the fucking people hadn't have got doctor's notes and fucking fucked around.
This week off was scheduled from the beginning. This was going to happen anyway. Just to give everyone a little refresher.
Week off, you lucky bastards.
It does, however, return next week with the first ever all-female promo showdown between Moni Lynn and the Demoness.
I like a bit of girl on girl.
Nothing like a bit of girl on girl. Easy,
Okay.
Doris.
Easy, Doris.
She's our only policewoman. She's not a policewoman. Yes, she is. I've seen her bra.
I've seen her bra.
She's a police officer.
By the way, I'm kind of praying for Moni.
Yeah, she's gonna need some praying. She's terrified.
Oh, Mom,
she's made no
Moni,
secret
what the
about.
fuck has gone wrong with you?
She lost the.
Seriously, you lost to the intellectual human being.
Limitation, Daddy. It's all about the
Zach
struggle, Daddy.
Eric.
Oh, you
Whoa,
did. You
whoa.
did enjoy Zach's promo last week, though.
I loved it, man. I
was
loved it. He had me. He had me at LO.
Oh, well, he's going to be back next week. He's going to be back next week. But
I think
He's
it's
also
great.
back in action next week against Crazy Eyes Statman Robert Davis.
let me tell you something, Robert Davis. You can put them eyeballs in your head and you can look like Jimmy Havoc, whatever you do, Daddy. But that does not matter because, you see, I'm prettier than you. I'm better than you, Robert Davis. You could be a shooter. You could be a stat man. I'll give you the stats.
I just want him to call himself the intellectual human being that is Zach Herring.
You know what I don't want to get? I don't want to get peasant grease all over my hands.
Peasants. The
Hey,
peasants.
speaking of Jimmy Havoc, I like pain,
A lot.
but I'm a giver, not a taker.
But a lot of boys better.
Well, he is a taker as well, actually.
Hey,
He doesn't mind getting the old violence treatment. Of course, promo series comes your way November 22nd, featuring the final of the promo climax, the Knowledge Championship in a Winner Stays On tournament. There will be no special guest from the Cray Twins, played by Tom Hardy, unfortunately.
But a lot for
But a lot of boys. Wankers, wasting my fucking time.
wasting more fucking time.
A promo is a fucking promo.
A shootout is a fucking shootout, and I turned up for a fucking shootout.
So fuck him, fuck you, and fuck your face.
So this is what I'm saying, though. There legitimately are pubs in Britain that are like that.
Yeah.
A shootout is a fucking shootout, and I'll turn up for a fucking shootout.
If they were allowed to swear, you'd probably see that on EastEnders.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's before the watershed.
Fuck Phil.
Fucking Peggy Mitchell with a shotgun. Get out my fucking pub.
Well, that would have been back in the day of the 90s, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? The early 90s. No, boys, sit the fuck down and listen here. Drink your fucking coffee and you eat your biscuits. Now, I'm the mum and I'm going to tell you what the fuck is going on.
See, Jimmy, have a look what you've done to us. Also,
Now, you need to fucking stop handling Ian. Ian, just stop crying. Oh, sorry, Peggy. Oh, Peg.
Mike, do you get EastEnders?
I'm not sure, but I kind of want to see it now.
Also, a promo series will be predictions for NXT TakeOver War Games and Survivor Series. And one of the theme songs is Invincible by our very own Emir Blackbean Costello. Unfortunately, it's not on Spotify or Apple Music, but you can find it on YouTube.
By the way, what about the other bout that's happened in the promo series?
The other bout has now been made official for the Countdown show, which is Travis the Walker Anderson versus Andre Corbeil.
Worldwide.
We're in it for the wrestling.
Fucking hell, I haven't even got a matchup, man. I'm being made surplus to fucking requirements. I used to be something
You could
on
be in
this
the
show. I
final.
used to be someone.
You could
I used
still
to
be in the final.
someone. Yeah, but I used to be someone. You know what I mean? To be someone. Michael fucking Larkin's coming. He's took me bread. He's took me butter. He's took me pasties.
I took the toast.
You took me bread. I took that. I mean butter. I mean pasties.
Now. I've got
You
some
know,
toast. Oh, no,
Mr. Ali won't even fucking talk to me anymore when I go in the shop, so I can't even get village bread. He stopped stocking that with them fucking Robertsons now. Fucking Robertsons.
Wow.
It's turning into fucking Morrisons. Won't be long and I'll be fucking, only thing I'll get is Rathbone. And it'll have a yellow sticker on it because he bought it on a Friday fucking night.
At 10 o'clock. 9p.
Fucking horrible. Horrible. It's surplus to requirements. Fucking, I'm going to have to find an opponent. I don't know. It's hard to fucking find on Max Wrestling, you know what I mean?
Well, you could always go for Mike's knowledge title.
Nah.
Nah, I've seen how that goes.
It's not for me. It's not for me, that, like, you know.
Oh, we got Travis the Walker Anderson who said...
Yeah, but that's why it's not for me. Travis used to be someone.
Jesus, man.
Travis used to be someone. Travis used to stand for something. You know what I mean? The only thing Travis was interested in when he was chasing me was the promo title. Now he's not in the fucking running or in the mix. Now he wants to get the fucking knowledge title.
Well, look at this. He could be on the card 3 times if he wins Block B.
Speaking of Travis, I'm going to end the show with this perfect statement, which completely sums up mainstream wrestling today, which comes from Travis's daughter.
And it's not a lot, boys.
No.
You can't say that. Your fucking dad will kill you, girl. You'll should go mad.
So
a lot, boys, dad.
He puts on WWE. She comes out with, I want the new one, meaning AEW.
Oh yeah, see, a 2-year-old knows what's up.
That was after she almost took his kneecap off with a steel chair.
Friggin' yeah.
Poor Travis.
That's good lord. Friggin' elbowing the poor guy in the Jesus.
His nickname's the Walker, so she takes out his leg.
Yeah.
Fantastic. She's taking a leaf out of that Superhuman's book, is she?
I think didn't his daughter also elbow him in the nuts, which was hilarious.
Apparently, yeah. Was it elbow drop?
Elbow drop to the nads, man.
God. Oh, well, that's about it for this week. I better tell you where you can find it.
Who is my next opponent?
It's Walker, Halloween.
Yeah, Walker, Halloween.
Wow. Look what we'll be doing. Halloween. We'll be ghost hunting.
Yeah, boy. Hopefully Deacon's listening to this. Just a reminder.
Oh, fucking... I might have to bring my mask.
Oh, I think I've got a preview of his next episode. I think it's coming out later because he was later doing it. It's in a haunted graveyard with a pendulum. So he did go ghost hunting this week. It's pretty cool. So
cool.
Keep a lookout for that on Deacon Explores. You can find us on YouTube. Don't forget, go there, subscribe right now. Now I announced it on Beyond the Mic, and I may as well announce it now.
Yeah, that's another thing. Beyond the fucking mic with Mike. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I turned it on this week. What's that? I got a notification. Oh, it's Beyond the Mic. Guess who's on it? Mike.
Well, he is the champ.
I am the champ.
And he won last week.
I even said to Jamie, look at this. She hates you, Mike. She hates you. That girl walks around with a chip on her shoulder exactly like your dad.
She likes the
You know
heels
what I
as
mean?
well.
Who am I, James?
Likes
Who
the
am I?
heels.
The butcher. The butcher dad. Shall I kill someone? Yeah. What do you mean? It's just like it's like I'm like it's like the Sawyer family in fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You're going on me wall, Mike. It's not personal. It's just a must.
Gotcha. Hey, she's like you. She's like you. She likes the heels. I get it.
Oh, baby, man.
So,
She is. She's going to be a great heel when she's older.
so as we said, this was confirmed the same day Moses got his confirmation, so I couldn't
You
announce it the
bastard.
same day because then it would have looked funny. So
You bastard.
I give him a week or so, and now I can officially say Max Wrestling is on Spotify, and will also very soon be on Google Play.
By the way, I got two words. You bastard, and I got 3 more words. Take that, Moses.
And again,
Yeah.
for now, go to YouTube, subscribe. Don't make me send the butcher after you with a fucking machete.
Yeah. Because
he has
there's a
got one.
likelihood that might happen. Because if it isn't me, and you find that the person with the machete is possibly is under 4'3", that's a good chance it's my daughter. You know, copycats are real.
And like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Max Wrestling UK. Join the Max Wrestling group on Facebook, and MP3 versions are available to download on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Spotify, and soon to be Google Play. Also, make sure you check out
I like the fact
maxwrestling.net.
that you've made that choice to go to Spotify.
Go to
I like
Spotify.
that. Spotify is very, very good for podcasts.
Yeah.
Very good. It's the most used, from what I read, from what I could gather, it is the most used app on any mobile phone now.
Yeah, as far as I know,
It's-
more people use Spotify than Apple Music.
And it's the same with on Xbox, because Xbox have got Spotify. Have Sony still got Spotify, or is that gone now?
No, I've still got it.
Still got it.
Yeah.
But on Xbox, it's the most used app on Xbox. Because you get the beauty of playing instead of fucking listening to the music of you. You know what I mean? The amount of people use it for
This is
music
why
in the
I use
background.
it for fucking 2K19. I ain't listening to that shit, and I
True,
certainly won't be listening to that shit on 2K20.
Really, really good. Interesting. I'll be getting a PlayStation 4 for 2K20. Made that
May as well
choice.
wait for next year, the PS5.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, they've announced it now, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of 2K20, AJ Kirsch, Buzz, and Mansoor, Cole Quinn are going to be back for 2K20.
Oh, my career
I
mode
wish
for the
they just-
podcast.
I wish they'd just lay off that. Come up with something fucking different.
Well, you get no Baron Blade, so that's
Oh,
good.
they're not in the story. They're just doing like the podcast thing
Yeah, they're doing
on
the
your
Are they?
menu.
Yeah.
The story looks really good, to be fair.
It does. I mean, a guy and girl story together going to the Hall of Fame, the whole 9. Yep.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like they're
cool.
friend zoned.
So,
They don't look like anything else is going on. He looks friend zoned, the poor fucker.
son of-
You can also find us on the Four Corner Network at fourcornernetwork.wix.com/podcasts. You can find me at Dazzy MWP. Mike is at SM Show 1 and MCL92. The Butcher is at TOG69BHITB. Mike,
Fantastic.
who have you been talking
Yes.
to?
okay, so this week
Oh
you
god.
can,
Oh god.
you can check out my interview with pro wrestler Sizzling Stan Styles as we talked about his match with Ray Lynn at this coming week's Intergender Bonanza, taking place live from Williamstown, New Jersey, and BBW adult star Miss Brianna Kahlo. And there was actually also some mental health talk in there as well, because she's a mental health advocate. Brianna Kahlo, Butcher, if you want to look her up.
What's her name?
Brianna, Breana,
Mhm.
Khalo, Kahlo.
Yeah, I had to say it to you yesterday, man. She sent me the fucking thing, does. My little girl had me fucking phone in her hand. Dad, who's she? Oh, whoa! Fuck! Give me the phone! Give me the phone!
Oh my god.
Give me the phone! You ain't seen shit! Shh!
Shh.
A pack of sweets, bar of chocolate, crisps. Help yourself!
Oh my god.
The kitchen, the kitchen is yours. Fucking hell.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, next week we will be reacting to the WWE draft, which takes place tomorrow night on SmackDown and then on Monday on Raw. Might actually have to watch it this week.
Oh, I just don't know what to expect from it this time. I mean, a lot of previous draws have been kind of, not predictable, but meaningless. This shit's based on fucking a lot of money.
Yeah, it's wide open this time. And it includes NXT.
No, it's based on money. It does.
Well, I'm guessing so, if it's like a third TV brand now, so we're going to have people going back and forth.
Okay.
Like, Finn Balor's gone back to NXT, so I'm guessing more people are likely going to go back.
That was fucking funny, that was. Finn Balor is NXT. I didn't give a fuck. I really didn't care. Sami Zayn should have gone back to NXT.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully he gets drafted back.
No.
We will all find out next week. Well, tomorrow.
And the commentators up.
No, I think they're set in stone.
Commentary that's lined up set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I quite like the SmackDown arena.
Yeah.
I noticed you weren't too fussed, like.
Oh no, I like the bits on the stage.
I love the podiums.
I just think
podiums
the Titantron's exactly the same. That's my only complaint.
Yeah, no, I thought that.
Also, where the fuck's the fist?
Yeah.
You bastards.
Fuckers.
Podiums were nice though.
Yeah, I like them.
They were smart.
Right, we will find out who gets drafted where next week, and in the meantime, we must now bid you adieu. Goodbye, and good night. Bang!
My name is Bobby Lashley, and I'm a Mandingo warrior. Hey, Lonnie, you want some BBC, man?